When I was asked to say a few words today about Derek's family, two words kept running through my head: service and sacrifice. Service plays a large role here at Virginia Tech. It is part of our motto, Ut Prosum, that I may serve. That motto is embodied in our students, our Corps of Cadets, our staff, faculty, our president, and our Board of Visitors. That motto is embodied in every person you see here today wearing the uniform of a law enforcement officer. That motto is evidenced every day by the men and women you see seated here from the Virginia Tech Police Department. They understand service. Derek understood service. For me, service means giving away a part of yourself. We do it every moment, every day here at Virginia Tech. It can be as simple as helping a student get into a locked car, giving a parent directions to a building. It can be as difficult as sitting with a student who wants to harm themselves, talking to them, working with them, helping to get them through a most difficult time in their life. Many appreciate our service, some do not. But regardless of whether it is appreciated or not, we still continue to serve. Derek understood giving part of himself. But you cannot have service without sacrifice. Those of us in law enforcement understand that we will make many sacrifices throughout our careers. Missed birthdays and anniversaries, not being able to attend the school plays, sporting events, or band concerts of our children. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day spent in a patrol car instead of at home with our families. Derek understood sacrifice. And what of our families? Surely they understand sacrifice much better than we. The missed birthdays and anniversaries, holidays, and significant events in our loved ones' lives, our families make sacrifices right alongside of us. They suffer our absence. Sacrifices that we, as law enforcement officers, might not always understand, might not always appreciate. Derek's family understood those sacrifices. Then there's the one sacrifice that all of us in law enforcement pray we will never visit our departments: the ultimate sacrifice of giving one's life in the line of duty. It is a sacrifice we understand or understood we may be called upon to make when we stood up and took our oath of office. It is a sacrifice we train and train to avoid, to sharpen our skills, to make ourselves better at what we do. But no matter our efforts, it is still a sacrifice we all understand we may be called upon one day to make. And if that dark, horrible day ever comes, our families will make that sacrifice right alongside of us. Derek understood that. Derek has made the ultimate sacrifice. Derek's family has made the ultimate sacrifice. As I reflect on service and sacrifice and all that it means, two questions keep coming back to me again and again. Why do we do this? What makes us go on? Last Thursday, I walked around our police department and I looked at the faces of the young officers. I saw looks of disbelief, despair, a look of innocence lost. It broke my heart and it made me cry. Thursday night, when I visited with Tina and her family, I saw the same looks and it broke my heart and it made me cry. Tina and her family had the same questions as those of us in Derek's law enforcement family. Why? Why Derek? I wish I could stand before you today and comfort you by saying I know the answer to those awful questions. I don't. But I personally find comfort in the words that the governor referenced in Scripture. I also find some comfort in the words of a police chief, for whom I have a great deal of admiration and respect, when he was asked why we do the things we do. And his simple reply was, it's what we do. Derek understood that. As the days, weeks, and months ahead unfold, we will be asking ourselves why over and over again. And while we may never fully understand why this happened, all the men and women you see here today in uniform will continue to serve, continue to sacrifice. The color of the uniform and the shape of the badge make no difference. And the families of those officers will continue to serve, will continue to sacrifice right alongside them. For us, it is who we are. It's what we do. It's what Derek did.